Okay. Yes. Okay, so we're going to do some more blocking and Aikido stuff. So here. So this is going to be, sorry. No, punching slowly. So I'm coming here and I'm moving up. I'm catching the hand, coming through like this. So let me show you a little bit more fine detail. So here, boom. I want to get that hand moving, right? So, and also it doesn't matter. He could be coming in for a grab or something. Anything where his hand is down low, I can get around it. And also notice that I'm moving to this side. So this other hand here is negated. So moving in. Slowly. One. And I'm going to continue on here. I can move up in here and add a little bit of additional to the shoulder. Let me show you that from the other side. So here, if he's big and strong, if he's not moving like you want him to move, sometimes this works just by moving around. See that? Got this movement here. But I can also come in and pull that shoulder. You see the difference? So let me go slowly. So we got one here where I'm moving and creating a leverage here with this shoulder. Or if he's bigger and need a little bit more force, I can actually just come like this and pull. And everything is moving together, right? So that's the whole idea. Smoothly. So another one from the karate, he's going to punch middle block here, and I'm going to come in. So let me do that. So punch. So slowly, one, and then I'm going to come in like this, move in. Now, what is he going to do when I come in and block like this? Boom. So we have to make sure that we're controlling the hand that is not able to do anything, but also avoiding that other hand. I don't know what I just did there, but it was something different. So one, see this? It's okay. It's not one. See the difference? It's not that. I'm extending. So I'm stepping in some different ways here because I'm just trying to feel. I would move in like this. So slowly again, here blocking, controlling, right? That takes a little bit of extension. What are we doing?
Oh, push hands.
Push hands. So this is the push hands, right? So using what we know from push hands, all right, I'm extending into him. Okay. Now I got to adjust to him on this one, right? So this is pretty good. Okay, questions? Extension. One. Do that. Now what if I miss? Wow. Because it's the same movement I'm doing from the side. Here, 1, 2, right? If I just make it a punch. Boom. If I miss the block altogether, boom. He's gonna get me in the belly, get him in the face, that's okay. All right, so what if I go in too close? Boom, I got an elbow strike. Let's do this one again. I'm going too close. Boom, I got an elbow strike. And in fact, sometimes when we do Kokyu Nage, or we kind of catch and use the elbow, instead of doing the Kokyu Nage, you can come in and use the elbow, boom, and that is pretty good encouragement for a person to fall backward, elbow to the face. All right. Okay, any questions on that? Okay, try. There's always this control, right? Extension, control. So, just like in the push hands, this is really a pretty good direct applications of the push hands because I need to be able to move into him and control him without giving him all of my energy, right? So that I lose my balance. So boom, here, and now I move in like that. The next one is going to be elbow strike to the head, right? We move around like this, move him in. So this is you're in pretty close, right? And the strike comes in, you got to get under it like this, okay? So this is the first part, getting under the elbow. So here, boom, 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 right? If you go the wrong side, right, doesn't matter. But this is a different technique. We'll do that.
No, not really.
So anyway, cross arm and go up like this, and then I'm extending. So I'm not just going to come up and try to move around him, right? I'm getting him off of his balance. So then when I get in here, it's just that. So here, here. Now I'm going to start the off balancing here. And try to make this as efficient as possible. Boom, here, moving. Just a small circle. We don't. If I'm here, boom, and I can take one. When he's done, that one felt pretty good. Okay. So anyway,
For you.
one more time, very slowly. Here, one.
See that?
One. And then we'll move in with that pushing off of his center. And then we'll come in like this. Here. So he's going to do a round. So you see in Aikido, you see something called yoke manuchi, right? And that's a chop to the head. Now, no one's going to strike like that, but the plane of movement is the same as a roundhouse punch. So we just practice this with a roundhouse punch. So this is an attack where the punch is just a wild punch, and we're going to come in and move it out of the way, and then come in for the Kokyu Nage. Notice that all of these defenses tonight are the same. It's called a Kokyu Nage. And we've been doing mostly the classic style Kokyu Nage, which is controlling the head, but there are other ways to do it. So this is the same thing. We're going to move in, two hands, here. And I'm going to allow punch to come around. I will say this also works if he's reaching for your head, right? I'm just going to come with this. He's not going to be giving me as much momentum if he's just reaching for my head, but the technique will work just the same. We're going to swing the punch to get the movement. So now let me show you what we're not doing. We're not doing this. Just throw the punch. Yeah. We're not going stop, boom. Okay, it's not. We're trying our best not to stop it. We're trying to let it flow through so that this is the movement. All right. Now, what if I miss? Boom. Go to the other side. So here's a missing. Boom. I got striking here. Right. If I go in for the Kokyu Nage, that's great. But if I come in too short, boom, I got the strike here. So again, coming in. Boom. Here's the too short. Right. Wow. Now, I also have these kind of things where I can apply that. So those are some backup things you can do if this doesn't go off. But you'll be able to move up like this and take control of those whole body to the ground. So slowly again, one more time. 1, 2. You catch the arm, you catch the arm. If you slip past the arm, that's fine too. Both of those are fine. Okay, questions? Okay, so we're going to do kind of a basic, simple one, even though it's not really basic, but it's pretty effective actually. So he's just going to grab here, right? And I'm going to move in. Okay, so first things first, if a guy's grabbing you like this, he's not just going to stand there and hold you. So it's kind of like awkward when you're teaching a class and you're standing here and you're like, I'm going to do all these things, and the guy's just standing there holding you. But you got to remember that we're teaching the class. At the same time, though, if we're really going to be practicing this, there should be some kind of movement here. So the moment he comes up and catches a hold of me, the first thing I need to do is pop, something like that, okay? If anybody gets this close to you, you kind of made a mistake. But it's okay, you can fix the mistake pretty quickly, because now I'm just going to go in like this. So we sometimes practice, he's got to grab on me like this, and we act as though you're okay to let somebody get this grab on you. If he got this close, you already made a big mistake. Not that you can't fix it, because boom, but you're going to have a hard time doing it. It's a lot easier if the guy's coming up to you and he's got boom, right? So now you got the intent. The hands are up, whatever he's reaching for, but you're going to stop him slightly, okay? And then I'm going to move in and take the chin. So that's what it's going to look like with a little bit more dynamic movement. We're going to start, though, a little bit stabler so it's easier, and you don't have to grab so hard because we're just in the beginning. Okay, you can grab hard, and then I'm going to pop, right, and then loosen you up. Actually, if he grabs hard and you do the technique correctly, so I'm going to show you slowly with the body mechanics. So I'm going to move in. This is called Agotsuki Ate, right? Striking to the chin. What am I doing to him? I'm not striking his chin in the classroom, okay? In the street, what are you doing? Boom, okay? Pop. Now, there are a couple ways you can do this. If you go over the top, if his hands are really low, you might want to go over the top, but I prefer to go underneath because what happens when you go underneath is, you see the balance that he's losing? So I'm going for his chin. I'm not even hitting his chin at this point. I'm just moving his body. So as a kind of push hands tight exercise, this is actually pretty good to start from the stationary position, because now I'm going to extend here, right? And extend here. And then the hand goes for the chin. Now that's just with my hip turn. If I add my footwork here. Okay? So now the full movement looks more like this. Stepping. Okay? Lots of little things going on here. Here, extending, extending. And then, of course, again, this is a real situation. Come on, like this. You're going to pop, striking, striking, and then taking it. But we'll just practice. And look at this. First of all, look at this sink. Right? All right. And now look at this extension. So what's happening? There's a little spiral. Yep. So here, a little spiral happens. Got it? And then when I add the pop to the chin, it becomes irresistible. If you want to do some submission, that's a nice one. You don't have to go all the way to the ground with that one. And it's okay. All right, let's try. Okay, last one. He's going to come in with a straight punch to the face. Again here, I'm taking the punch out of the way and moving straight in. So here, slowly. If anything, just see, that's the thing, that if something gets caught up, something gets caught up, right? Just keep going. Boom, blast through it. Okay? We don't want to get caught on the hand on this. But if you do, so one more time, very slowly. So here. See what this hand is doing?